Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode. Well, I wish I knew because I wasn't in the last one.
Today, Junior.
Because all you motherfuckers decided to do one without me. I'm still mad about
You
that.
should have been there. You should have fucking been.
Oh shit!
It's your fault. It's
You
your
guys
fault.
never do anything without me. It's the one time you guys want to do something without me. It's the fun episode.
First of all, I know where you live.
Okay.
Right? I'm gonna rape you. Calm down there.
We are in the first 30 seconds.
They gotta know. They gotta know what they signed up for. Does that
calm
offend you,
down.
liberal? Does that offend you?
No, I'm upset. I'm just mad that I wasn't present for the last episode, and just like that's gonna be the first episode without me.
Somebody's offended. Okay, liberal.
You make me so angry.
You make me so homosexual. You make me want to date boys.
Good for you.
No, bad for me. They haven't found a cure yet.
Giuseppe donates $1 million to to LGBTQ. Hope they find a cure soon. That's
If
you.
they find a cure, I'm going to Thailand.
During Pride Month and everything.
Your mom's in Pride Month. Yep.
I'm gonna get a drink. I packed already. I'm already packed for San Diego. I'm so excited. By the way, this is recorded before I go to San Diego. This shit we gotta catch up on.
Riven, why are you going to Costa Rica?
I'm not going to Costa Rica.
That's what you just said.
You make me angry.
That's
So-
Costa Rica.
So on my first topic, I'm going to San Diego
I hate Costa Rica.
in literally 3 hours.
I'm going to work tomorrow.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah.
But with that, I'll be having lots of fun.
Boo. Riven's happiness makes me sad. Big frown on my face. That gets a thumbs down emoji from me.
And I think there's like other like notes I needed to put in here that I had for 2 episodes ago, but we ended up doing Summer Games Fest. So I was like, you know what, I could put it off for an episode. So then I was like, oh wait, it's Roblox episode, but I wasn't even in last episode, so there goes that worry. And then this episode is just my talking point.
Talking point, Jackpot.
I love that game. I made a whole announcement and everything. And do you know what's crazy, Giuseppe? I don't even think you looked at it.
I don't look at a single fucking thing any of you say.
Exactly. You're useless to me.
Hold on, I'll check in core Deezer real quick.
Not in court. It's not in that chat.
I'm replacing my dishwasher. I'm so sorry for your mom.
You're so dumb. It's on my Instagram and it's in the investment channel. But I'm living a happier life.
Where'd you send it? Where'd you send it?
The announcement channel. It's like he doesn't listen to a word I say. Maybe they added Squid Game to Fortnite.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. Now you see. Okay.
Oh, I already saw this.
Yeah.
Big paragraph.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that on your post on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck you. Anything that makes you happy, I hate.
So I saw an image of a kid and his like grandma on the back of Spencer. He looked so upset.
Yeah, I'd be a little upset too. If I
And
had
they
to go
put
dildo shopping with my grandma, yeah, I don't think I'd be happy.
they put like 3 broken heart emojis.
Alright, that's it. Enlisted gameplay. Yeah, yeah. Hey, dumbass. Now you gotta
Wrong Roblox gameplay.
wrong. I'm already screaming.
Too bad. I'm the one who gets the game today. This was the
First of
twist.
all,
This was the actual twist of the fucking podcast.
I'm already in my enlisted game, so.
We're doing Roblox. I'm doing Roblox anyway. Because I just wanted to play Roblox.
Now I'll know if I have to murder you. If I don't see enlisted gameplay in this episode.
You're not getting enlisted gameplay, and you know you're not.
And I just know we're gonna get fucking slaughtered in their own home.
Look at that.
You're gonna
Boom.
be gutted like a
Big
fish.
OBS.
You're gonna be gutted like a fish.
Put that in the corner. Make it just a little bit bigger. There we go. I'm gonna be gutted like a fish? That's too damn bad. I'm playing Force Plinko too.
Your body, your choice. If you want to get gutted like a fish,
You're not playing Horse Plinko Tycoon right now.
What?
You're just mad you're not playing Horse Plinko Tycoon right now.
I'm probably better at Horse Plinko Tycoon than you are.
I literally saw your gameplay like 2 nights ago. It is not better than mine. Horse. Okay, my computer just needs to catch up. Don't fuck Horse Plinko Tycoon like I do.
You should just die.
Are you so mean to me? The world would be better with less hate.
The world would be better if we just started hating on everybody equally for everything. I think everything that people enjoy should be hated on.
It's me. See, all you do is live by a hate rule. All you do is hate, hate, hate. So you have no love in your heart.
The only love I have is the art of making it.
What do you mean?
In a sex way.
How do I look at the screen? I'm stuck looking at Horse Plinko. I think I'm just gonna reset.
Reset or rebirth?
Die. You won't let me leave the screen. Okay, I have to restart the stupid game. Horse Plinko Tycoon is giving me trouble. There we go.
I don't know about you, but I'm kind of dominating these lobbies right now.
You're dominating men?
Oh, you fucking know it. Where the problem at? Where the problem at? Where the problem at?
I don't know how to leave this screen. Like, I am stuck playing Horse Plinko. I can't, like, walk around.
Maybe click the exit button.
There is no exit button.
Maybe you're just retarded.
I genuinely don't have an exit button. Guess I'm not playing Horse Blanco because the game just doesn't want to work. I can watch. See the game. Yeah, that's all like I've had. I'm literally just like, that's how my days been. These last 2 weeks. Hell.
Sounds like someone should call the ambulance. Man. I learned that from Pat God.
Did you? Is that your goat?
Pat God, my goat.
Is this Hellspawn?
You don't know shit about CPing on your phone.
Don't look at CP on your phone.
Call
You're not supposed to look at him. You're not supposed to look at him. I bet you watch those videos where they do CP. Do you? Do you watch those videos?
I'm gay, first of all.
Okay. Okay. And anything else? Is that Miku? Oh, it's Wendy's. Oh no, that's Miku.
They added Hatsune Miku to Enlisted. You know that?
They did not. They added Squid Game to Fortnite.
I'm not surprised. If they can add Skibbity Toilet, anything is possible.
Bro, don't beep at me, I can't move! I can't! There's an avalanche. Oh, fuck. My car's stuck. Ooh. Holy shit. I'm trapped under the snow. Am I alive? Dead. Dude, I like the like 2-year-olds on Roblox are so dumb. Dead with ease. Did you do anything interesting today, retard?
I went to work. I scrubbed 80 potatoes.
Talk about your mental hospital experience. Do you talk to any of the patients?
Yeah, I give them their food.
Yeah, dude. What do you say? You make just casual conversation. Any casual remarks with any of them?
I give them a big ol' smile. I get their little fucking mental dicks throbbing. I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Making food for people is the hardest thing in the world because all I want to do is kill. I just want to cause harm. We just gonna leave it at that, or?
Sorry, no, I was arguing with someone. 2 seconds in, I'm already arguing with someone, and there's this dude on the couch just chilling.
And Fortnite Squid Game?
Fortnite Squid Game. What were you saying? Sorry.
Listen, I would tell you what I was saying, but I don't remember what I was saying, so.
Squid Game, Fortnite, and a mental hospital. Give them a smile of endearment. That's the last thing I remember hearing you say. Whoa, bitch. The roof is missing.
Our roof is missing?
No, Ja Rule. No, that's I think you needed a job. You needed a job.
I wanted one, but I really didn't want to put in the effort to look for one.
Nobody wants to do that.
My life still just sucks, but now it sucks with money.
You know, there's this one interesting old man that I know, and he's like getting scammed for a lot of money. But it's just like, it's just sad. He's just a sad old man. But he also makes like really derogative remarks.
Did I do that? I've been scamming him for months.
Good. But he fucking, it's like his story was like this like military girl once. This is where the story gets like interesting, because his explanation of it is that he this military girl was texting or messaging him saying she has been deployed but she needs money. She needs like $15,000 to.
Bitch, when you're deployed, everything is paid for you. What the fuck are you talking about?
She needs $15,000 to get out of her deployment.
You can't pay to get out of your deployment.
I know! That's why I was like, dude, you got to be lying to me. Because he also served. So I'm like, brother, are we serious? So immediately his story is flawed. But he goes on and on, saying like he needs his help. And he loves her. He loves her. Even though they never met. And he continued on.
Sounds like a service member to me.
But
Falling in love with women you never met.
This is true.
Lewis is a service member.
Interesting. You know, if it's going on for that long, though, you know, you can give Lewis the benefit of the doubt.
No, I don't give anyone the benefit of the doubt because that gets people killed. His online relationship
so fucking negative all the time.
Listen. He's basically on deployment right now. Yep. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Mom giving you duties.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
Giuseppe, that's orders from the high command. That's your drill sergeant right there.
I'll take orders from drill sergeant in there.
What are you again?
Well, if a drill sergeant talked to me, yeah, I would take his orders, but there aren't drill sergeants around anymore. Those are for training purposes only.
What's your role again?
I'm a specialist.
Oh yeah, I knew you were, but I didn't want to.
In a year or two, I get to go to the board and become a sergeant.
Sarge. Interesting.
People's lives are going to be in my hands.
You should just throw that all away.
I should throw away my entire military career.
Yeah. I want to see you get dishonorably discharged.
I want to see you. You know what? Never mind.
I want to see you pregnant.
You know what? It's back on. I want to see you butt booty naked.
Interesting. Pardon?
Pete ass.
What the f-
I wasn't gonna say it, but
You still didn't have to.
I wasn't going to. But then you said something derogatory.
It's Empreg derogatory.
Yeah, that's a slur. It's a slur to me.
Why are you pregnant?
No.
You like boys, Frank Ocean.
I'm not Frank Ocean. My name is Joe.
Hey Peter.
I'm Joe Ocean.
Hey Peter, I'm dead.
Joe Ocean? That kind of sounds like Stone Ocean.
Joshin. Jojo.
Jojo. It's a Bizarre Adventure. Jojo.
Stone Ocean.
Jojo Siwa's Bizarre Adventure.
Jojo Siwa dating a man?
Don't worry, part 10. Part 10
Dating
is
a
Jojo Siwa.
That is the next part. Dating a man, you, and then we loop back to Giuseppe, and then we go back to Empreg, and it's like Ouroboros.
If I was dating Jojo Siwa, I would not be going to work right now.
I mean, he's gone back to reality shows. Jojo Siwa is such an interesting character. How do you go from like Disney Channel, like having your own show? I mean, there's a lot of actors that have done that, but like, and then you have your show, then you don't do anything after that. Then you randomly come back, make music, go on a love show while you're dating someone, practically cheat on that person, and then like date someone who's like double your age.
Story of my life, dog. I gotta clutch up. We're running out of reinforcements. And we still have 2 more bombs to detonate.
Mom said I had a clutch up.
Quit your job, Mom. I'm going pro. Enlisted comp. Here we come.
Would you do that if the opportunity fell into your hands?
Fuck, no, this game sucks too much. I'd stop finding enjoyment in this game.
You find enjoyment in games? You're not playing the right games. Oh fuck. Oh. Giuseppe, would you rather have
Unlimited games.
unlimited bacon but no games? Or unlimited games but no games?
Roblox.
Yeah.
We made that joke on the Roblox podcast a couple
Fuck
times.
you. No way.
Yeah.
I haven't even edited it yet. I was literally just about to edit the
Unlimited
summer
games, but no games. That's
summer
what
games
Roblox
fest,
is.
and then I was gonna edit Roblox. Well, I'll find out probably when I get back, because there's no way I'm gonna have enough time to edit Roblox. But I'm gonna try
Yeah,
and do
not with
something
that
instead.
attitude.
I have to leave in 2.5 hours.
If a Lanky Box can pump out 8 videos a day, you can
Lanky
do.
Box has nothing better to do with his life at that point. If it's my job to do it and I get paid a bunch of money to do it, yeah, I'm gonna pump out 8 videos a day. I would love to do that as a job. Just sit on my ass and record videos and stupid shit.
I don't think they find any enjoyment in it.
I would find enjoyment in it for the first bit, but then I would go back to recording this is literally what I'm doing. I record what I like to do. And talk to people and play games.
No, they're too busy playing Escape Gadaga Diga Daga Oh Avi.
You think they explore each other's bodies?
I'm pretty sure they're dating.
Are they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are just dating.
Hold on, let me hide it. Let me sit down in my mansion and then I'm gonna Google this.
I know your broke ass ain't got a mansion. I've been blacked out drunk in your house. I know damn well it ain't a mansion.
Box dating?
Gadaga Diga Daga Da Oh.
They have a series called Lanky Box Dating. Yeah, it doesn't say anything. They also have no, they're not dating each other.
Are you sure?
That's what Google told me. And Google uses AI, so I trust them.
Google uses AI, I don't trust them.
Yeah, I'm actually very pissed that Google decided to change make their base algorithm AI instead of keeping it what they had before. Yeah, it probably costs so much more money, but it's so dog shit in comparison. Because I'll literally get the wrong answer.
I asked the AI, I told them, I'm a baby kitten. What should I do? And they told me to go find my mom.
Squid Game and Skipper, I think, from Penguins of Madagascar are interacting.
You know who else is interacting?
Who?
My penis and your mom's vagina.
Why are you so vulgar?
What can I say?
Should we talk about One Piece? What do you like about One Piece right now?
I like One Piece because it's One Piece. Oh, that guy's dressed like a Nazi.
Who's your favorite character in Dressrosa? Giuseppe's on Dressrosa, by the way.
Oh, my favorite character in Dressrosa.
Who do you think has done the most?
In what kind of way? I think Baby Five's a bad bitch.
If you were Psy, would you go out with her?
If I was Psy, there won't be a fight, alright? I'd find the nearest hotel room. Post haste.
Post haste all the
And then
birthday
I'll say,
stuff?
Baby Five, turn into a giant fleshlight.
Okay.
It's like Ditto.
Who's your top 5 in Dressrosa right now? Who are the goats right now?
Well, obviously Doppelmango, he's there, because he's the main villain. The main villains are usually, like, up there. Unless
I like that you like the villains. I like that.
Foxy sucks. I love... Crocodile's my favorite character in the entire series. So, that's a...
Dude, I cannot wait for the end of the series, because I know all the motherfuckers are gonna be there. Especially Crocodile's bitch ass.
Bottom 5. Dellinger, definitely way at the bottom. Dressrosa, Senior Pink, is at the bottom.
Have you gotten his backstory?
No, not at all.
Okay. You're still justified then.
Other characters I fucking hate.
Cause he tell me
Pinhead.
when Senior Pink starts fighting Frankie, okay?
They've been fighting the entire
They've been fighting?
arc.
Okay, good.
They haven't stopped fighting.
So hard boiled.
Who did I say? I said somebody. Oh, Pinhead.
Fucking what's his face? It's like Din something.
Lao Ma. The leader of the Hapasui army.
Akasui?
Fucking Pinhead over there.
What do you call the Pinhead?
Who else? Who else do I really just not like? Oh, fucking long legs, bitch ass, blue-haired liberal long leg. I don't like his design.
I think his name is literally like it's either long leg or blue hair. I think it's long hair or long leg.
Yeah, I don't like him.
He is pointless.
me out.
Do not worry.
And then the last one that fucking I don't like. Remember, this is the top of the list. Trouble. Top just because he's so annoying. His laugh is his only redeemable quality.
So gross and ugly, and he has
such a bum.
the literal snot fruit. He's covered in cum.
All right, back to the top. Yeah, at top 5, we got Baby 5, the Flamingo.
So
I can't
Baby 5 is your favorite character in all of One Piece.
No, this is top 5 of Dressrosa.
Oh, Dressrosa. Okay.
And that was the bottom 5 of Dressrosa.
Okay, continue.
And after
Baby 5 Doflamingo
is what's it? What was his name? Kiros? Yeah, Kiros.
Oh, Goat.
Goat Kiros. That includes the fucking soldier. The soldier was also a fucking goat.
The same character technically.
Well, they are the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Above Kiros, I'm gonna put Sabo. First time
Fire.
meeting him, guy's a badass. He'll quite literally fire. He's a fire fruit. What is that? Is that 4?
It's 4, yeah.
So my favorite character of Dressrosa. All right, I fuck with Trafalgar Law so hard. I'm putting him.
Thank you.
I fuck with Trafalgar Law.
Law is so much cooler in Punk Hazard, though. I want to be dead ass. Law is so much cooler in Punk Hazard than he is in Dressrosa. Because he's scared of Doflamingo.
All I'm saying
But
is...
after Dressrosa, Law picks up hard. And then and then falls, but we don't talk about that.
The worst generation is full of bums, except for Luffy and Law. Only 2 motherfuckers who aren't bums.
Hold your hat for hold your hat for Beiji. He's the mafia boss. Hold your hat for him.
Maybe.
And then you'll really like Capone Beiji. You haven't properly met him yet, so that's why I say hold your hat.
We got tarot card motherfucker.
Hawkins is a bum.
Kid.
Hawkins is a bum.
Useless kid.
Useless
and fucking
bum.
piano
Useless
tile.
mid. Towel mouth?
Piano tile.
Oh,
mouth.
piano tile. A poo. His name is literally a poo.
Yeah, that's what he fucking is. A piece of shit.
Rouge, the giant dude, has not shown his dumbass face until, like, he's literally just relaxing in Sky Island.
Also,
he's not done anything.
Bonnie hasn't done shit. That's her name, right?
So Bonnie is another character I want you to hold your hat for. Get to Egghead, and you'll like Bonnie so much more. You also love Kuma so much more.
Well, I already like Kuma. I thought he was awesome, and then they're like, actually, he's not human anymore. Fuck!
Bro, if you like Kuma, get to Egghead. Oh my god, they're literally animating his backstory right now.
I thought, actually, alright, my favorite characters in One Piece, alright? My top 5 goats. Do I include Straw Hats in this? Because all the Straw Hats are goats.
If you want to, you can do one with Straw Hats, like your top 5 Straw Hats, and then just top 5 One Piece
All right,
overall.
all right. Top 5 One Piece, not including Straw Hats. At number 5, Buggy. Buggy's a fucking goat.
Buggy Sama.
After Buggy, I'm gonna put. I gotta think about this one because like I never thought about top 5. I've only thought about who is goat status and who's not goat status. Who's fucking mid. After Buggy, we're gonna put Law.
Okay. I like this.
After Law, we're gonna put Ace because he's just fucking cool like that. Even though he died,
Rip Goat.
I still fucked with him. After Ace, I'll put Shanks.
Dude, you know it's crazy because Shanks still hasn't done anything. Like in current manga, he's starting to show up a little bit more, and you're starting to get a little bit of his lore.
He's just a goat though. He's just a goat.
That's why I'm like, dude, when Shanks actually starts doing shit, because
He'll
Shanks
show
does,
up in like every other movie
does something.
just to do something.
Literally, he showed up in the movie just to or a farm, say this is my daughter.
All right, after Shanks, that's 4, ain't it?
Buggy, Law, Shanks.
All right, Buggy, Law. I did say Ace, didn't I?
Oh, Ace. Buggy, Law,
Yeah,
Ace.
that's 4.
So who's your favorite character?
I said this already. It's
Oh, Crocodile.
Crocodile is my favorite character, but if I'm not putting Crocodile there, it's gotta be. I gotta think. Bartolomeo's growing on me, but I don't think he's made top 5 yet.
Miss Robin, can I be your slave? I mean,
Can we talk about the strongest character in One Piece, Neptune?
King
Can we talk
Neptune.
about the best villain in the entire One Piece series? Forty Jones.
40 Jones. I hate him. 40 Jones is so like boring. He's such a boring villain. So I look back now, and I look back at Fishman Island, and Fishman Island is a really good arc, but Horty Jones being a main villain is so boring. Unironically, if they brought Arlong back for that, a stronger, more powerful Arlong, like someone who's changed, he comes back, takes over Fishman Island in the 2 years that they've been gone. Like,
what's it?
Would make Arlong a cooler character, even though Arlong is already a like pretty well written character.
His whole thing is that I just want to kill humans, not because of any reason. Like he even said, I don't have a reason. I just want to fucking kill him. You're boring, dude. You're boring.
He is literally the opposite of what Fisher Tiger stood for. Or at least Arlong stood for at least semi what Fisher Tiger stood for. At least the independence, the freedom of fishmen, shit like that. Horty Jones was just a bitch. He's just a dickhead.
Hey, by the way, I fucking shot the queen because she liked humans, and I'm just a turbo racist.
Yeah. If Horty Jones is your favorite One Piece character, you are not a good person.
You're also wrong.
I'm gonna look at Reddit and find like the subreddit like Horty Jones fans. It's gonna have one member.
Alright. Crocodiles. Alright, top 5. Top 5 fucking Straw Hats. Frankie. Frankie's number 5.
Oh shit, my hair.
After Frankie, I'm gonna say Sanji. Then Zoro.
Sanji under Zoro. So the Sanji fans are gonna be upset about that one.
I'm a Sanji. But Zoro is just cool.
True. I'm literally on your point with that. I like Sanji's character development. His character is so much cooler. Like his writing is way better than Zoro's, but Zoro is hype moments and aura. So
after Zoro, I'm gonna put Robin because she just kills people.
True.
And after Robin, my favorite Straw Hat is Usopp, and I will live with that till the day I die.
Usopp Glazer.
Usopp is my favorite. Mind you, I've met the English voice actor of both Sanji and Usopp.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess because you went to conventions. But wow, that's actually really cool.
The voice actor of Sanji drew Phoenix Wright putting his finger in someone's butt on a poster for Paulina.
I'm slobbering like a fucking retard right now.
That is something that the Sanji voice actor did.
I felt like that sentence made me just want to start drooling. Just like entirely.
Like, I'm not even fucking with you. He did that.
That's awesome. I love voice actors that are.
The voice actor said, for Usopp, he said, I'm sorry, I love voicing Usopp, but Koron Sensei is the best character I've ever voiced, for the sole reason his mouth doesn't move so I can say my lines however the fuck I want.
I like that. I like that. Dude, I love voice actors that are in touch and in tune with their communities. It's so cool. It's so... They're so much better.
He told me to kill myself!
Dude, I can't even fathom my top 5 right now. There's so much One Piece that I've been through. My top 5 characters out of literally every single.
What are your bottom 5?
My bottom 5? Oh fuck, that's also hard. Like, are we talking boring or like my most hated characters?
Whichever one you want to do.
I'll do hated characters. I hate the most. So, fuck. So, Blackbeard's definitely there, only because of what he's done to characters. Like, he is an amazing villain. I love his writing as a villain.
Yeah, but I just fucking hate him.
But he is such a dickhead, and he has taken out so many top tier characters, and that's what pisses me off. Another character that I dislike, Ryukiju. He's the Green Admiral who you haven't met yet.
There's a green one.
He's also a dickhead. Who else?
Zoro's fucking Robin. Usopp's fucking dead.
Usopp's dead. Zoro's fucking Robin. Who else is down there? I'm trying to look around my room to find like merch or something that would have a character that I don't like.
All right. Caesar Clown.
Hold on.
Is he on
Caesar Clown. Caesar Clown is a good one to put up there. He is also such an awful person, but he's funny, so that's why I like him. I'll put Caesar there, definitely. I'm looking back through the arcs.
What'd you say?
Caesar is there, definitely. I'm looking back through the arcs, that's why.
How do you feel about Magellan?
Magellan is funny. His whole, like, having, like, indigestion constantly was really funny to me. He made fart jokes funny. Plus, he's busted as fuck. He's an overpowered-ass character. I'm gonna die. I'll die to fall damage.
You're gonna die to Magellan's poison?
Yeah, I would die to Magellan's poison. Honestly, most of the characters on fucking Blackbeard's crew. Except for Kuzan.
What about Jesus?
Burgess is just a bum. He is the biggest bum in the Seven Seas. He is only lucky now because he got the most boring devil fruit. He got the fucking strong fruit, so now he's strong. It's so lame. He's such a lame character. I hate Burgess. You're right. That's right. I hate Burgess so much. Who else? Speaking Yonkos specifically, Emperors, there's so many fucking characters in this goddamn show.
Yeah, because it's got 1,000 fucking episodes. They should have a lot of characters.
And you know what? I'm definite enough to say this. I don't like Kid. I really don't like his character. I like how, like, he's quirky. Yeah, I'll give him that. He has his quirks. But his whole thing is that, oh, I've killed so many people and I'm so strong, but I'm also just useless because whenever I have to fight a top tier by myself, I'm a bum. I don't like Kid, I'm gonna be honest. But I'd say I don't like Apu more. But Apu has one moment where he's kind of cool. in comparison.
I fucking doubt that.
I wouldn't put Kid in my number one most hated.
If I saw Apu walking down the street, I'd beat the shit out of him for looking the way he does.
Apu is such an ass character though, but if I want to talk overall writing and just overall bumness, I guess I'd put X Drake.
Who?
I'd put Drake. Diaz Drake. He's one of the worst generation. Because what he does in Wano is just be a bum. That's like his arc to do something at least, because that's when he shows up again. And it just like didn't do anything. He really doesn't. He tries to look cool, and then he does some dumb shit, and then he tries to be friends with everyone, and then he gets fucked. Because he's not trustworthy, because that's his whole thing.
The only thing that fucking Apu has that people don't is a really unique laugh.
Apu?
Yeah.
I like his laugh. I like Apu's laugh. He's up there as one of my favorite laughs, though. That's one of the things I can give him. Now top 5 characters. I think I've had enough time. So if I'm excluding Straw Hats, because that would be a tough one for me. I am a comically large fan of Fujitora's antics. Because after Dressrosa, he just does not give a fuck. Yeah, he's the purple one. After Dressrosa, he does not give a singular fuck what happens. He's like, this scene is important, but not like what I'm gonna describe isn't important. But he goes to the Holy Land to defend it with Ryukuju, and both admirals are going there. So 2 admirals going to one place. Obviously, he's gonna be fucking crazy. These 2 motherfuckers are so retarded. They're so dumb. So Ryukuju's fighting Morley, and they get all big and shit, so they're fighting in a very sacred place, getting all huge and shit, destroying shit, but it's kind of his only way of fighting it back. And Fujitora's dumbass is like, relax, I'm summoning a meteor. He tries to summon a meteor, and Ryukuju's like, Fujitora, are you stupid? Do you know where we are? And then he's like, oh wait, you're right, I'm sorry. And then he goes back to just walking around. He's so funny. He's so silly. He's a silly old man. I love him.
He's looking for a casino.
He was, honestly. Another really cool character is definitely Kuzan. I like the Marines that like step down. So Kuzan is Aokiji. He's the Blue Admiral. And after the fight, he obviously steps down, and you know that.
I like Kizaru. That's the light one, right?
Yes. Kizaru has some really interesting character development in Egghead.
His whole thing is that, like, alright, my form of justice is I don't fucking know what it is.
Unclear justice. And that's okay, and that's what makes his character so much better in Egghead. So he has such good character development in Egghead. You literally see it if you actually pay attention to his fights. That's why I really like I like his development. Kizaru is a cool character because of the development. But Kuzan, what he does after he gets out of fucking the Marines is really cool, and then he has a super cool fucking fight on screen. Another really good character that I enjoy is definitely into the arcs. Kuma is already like he's earned it. He's earned top 3. He's earned it story alone. But I kind of want to pass it to Bonnie because Bonnie is such a like dependent character off of his backstory. They go hand in hand, and you'll find out later. But I really like how they could bounce off of each other. Like if I could put them in the same spot, I would.
Army veterans taking in 0.01% of the pain that VR chat furries feel with their phantom pain.
Going back through the notes, the Akazaya 9 are really cool, but I don't want to group them all together because they all have their own like interesting things, and you don't know about this yet because that's Wano. Once you get to Wano, I think you'll really like Wano because it's a longish arc, and it's so full of like a lot of stuff. It's full of a lot though, so you'll a lot of character development.
Fucking Thriller Bark. Because Thriller Bark was pretty long.
Wano is longer than Thriller Bark, yes.
Well, Thriller Bark also just like had so much filler in it before you got to really cool shit.
See, that's kind of I would say that's how Wano is, but it's honestly the build up that lets you know what's happening. Because if you just skip to the end of Wano, it's a lot of cool fucking fights, yeah. But if you want the like meat and like bones of the operation, everything before that is what you need to pay attention to.
You could have just said like fucking the meat and potatoes like everyone else says. But you said meat and bones. Are you eating bones?
Because should I say the potato and bones then?
No, the meat and bones. Or the meat and potatoes. What did you say? No one in fucking real life has ever said the meat and bone of it.
Go here.
Do you eat bones? Do you eat bones? Dude, you get a T-bone steak.
Bone marrow is very healthy for you, okay? I don't know.
Yeah, but are you fucking chomping down that thing, crunching it up?
Yeah.
Luffy would hate you.
He'd love that. He loves that. He loves chewing bones.
Luffy would hate you.
Can I diverge for a second? It's like on topic but off topic. But in the most recent manga release, they specified that. Here's what Luffy said to Zoro, and you don't know this yet, but obviously this is gonna happen. Zoro has Conqueror's Haki. I'm gonna tell you that now because it's obvious that he would, and if he didn't, it'd be really confusing.
Does he have it where I am, or did he tell Luffy, "Hey, I recently found out I got it"?
So he doesn't even know he has it. That's the thing. That's the bit. So Zoro doesn't know he has Conqueror's Haki, but he knows he's strong as fuck, and that's what guides him. And he wants to, he obviously has the Conqueror's will to be the strongest swordsman. But in the conversation, Gabon, who is someone you have not met yet, who you've technically met, but you wouldn't.
Familiar. I think I've heard that name, but
he was a part of Roger's crew, and that's how you would know him. So he is what Sanji is. So he's like the third. He's like the one of the wings of the Pirate King. So he's like what Sanji is to Luffy. But Gabon literally is like, so we got Conqueror's Haki here. We got your crew. Here's everyone who has it. And Zoro's like, oh, I didn't know I had it. And Luffy literally turns to him and he's like, are you sure? Because you were leaking Conqueror's Haki literally ever since the day I met you. Which implies that, Zoro had Conqueror's Haki since the start. But it's really funny, because this is where I'm getting to it, is that, on Twitter, when that panel came out, people were, posting that, Zoro was leaking cock all over the place, because the abbreviation of Conqueror's Haki for them is cock. C-O-C. So, and everyone was like, dude, Luffy said Zoro was leaking cock. This is crazy. And I'm like, dude. Zoro was leaking cock. Was he?
You think? Listen, alright, if I was on the same ship with Nami and Robin, I'd have a leaky cock too.
Anyway, back to the main point that I was making. Up there with my favorite characters, I had three. So my second favorite character, out excluding Straw Hats. This is such a tough one. Katakuri is up there, but he honestly I don't think he makes top 5 for me. I think he's top 6.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
You haven't met him yet, Big Mom Pirate. So I'm trying to dissect each of the crew members, or at least each of the crew members on the Emperor ships, and then there's also like the admirals. So I'm like, and then there's the revolutionaries. So I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna say that I really enjoy Shanks. I'll put Shanks. I'll put Shanks number 2. I'll do it. I'll say it. I'll fall for that agenda. But if this, like, it's only because he has been around since the start and hasn't done anything, so he has to. Same with Mihawk. Mihawk and Shanks are on the same level for me because I know that's how the end game is gonna be. Because Shanks and Mihawk are gonna be in the end game fighting the respective people they need to fight. Who that is, who knows? Obviously, Mihawk's gonna fight Zoro, but like, who's Shanks gonna fight? What is Shanks' purpose? And we're like slowly figuring out what it is, and it's super confusing. So that's why I'm like, dude, when he finally does it and it's more understanding, it's gonna be so cool. And then obviously number 1, Buggy Sama. Because Buggy is gonna be the person who gets the One Piece. That's my guess.
I don't think so.
So let me give you my reasoning for this without spoiling as much as possible. So in the final arc, I bet you every single emperor is going to be there, plus the Revolutionary Army, plus the Marines. So all the most of the admirals will be there. It's going to be God Valley 2.0, where all the big names are going to be there. But my point is, I think that's going to happen on the final island, or at least before it. So around this area, the One Piece will be there. I think Buggy is going to flake. Obviously, there's no way this motherfucker is going to be there in the final fight. Buggy hates conflict. He is so out of his league. So this motherfucker's going to dip when he gets the chance. And I think he's going to go straight to the island and just get the One Piece. And my reasoning before to add on to this is that that's like what's gonna happen. But Luffy, yeah, he wants to be the Pirate King. Yeah, that's his quote unquote dream. But his actual dream has never been specified. Yet he has told his crew and Ace and Sabo what his actual dream for life is. And a lot of people speculate that it is to make sure like life is the place that everyone can live free. Like it's obviously something basic because that's how they portray it. So, and that's what he's doing.
I think Buggy's just gonna fucking die, right?
If Buggy dies, I'll be sad. They would just kill Buggy, come on.
He's gonna get into one fight and die. He's gonna be the first one dead in the final arc.
But because of all this, Luffy's.
I also think one Straw Hat's gonna die. I don't know.
Me too. I do too. I do too. I 100% agree with you. And I'm very scared that it's going to happen in Elbaf, which is where the manga's at. I am really scared it's going to happen like really soon.
Okay,
in manga.
I think if any Straw Hat's going to die, I think it would make the most sense to make it be Jinbei.
Why? Why Jinbei?
Because I think Jinbei, he's not going to die in like a stupid fucking way. He's going to die in a cool way. He's gonna die in a fucking cool way. Like, he's gonna be the reason Luffy gets the One Piece.
So, I like that. I like that theory. I like that idea. My Straw Hat that I think is gonna die is Usopp, bro.
Nah, Usopp, you shitting on God Usopp over here?
No. Trust. Let me explain. So, nothing is hinted at it, luckily, yet. So, you don't have to worry about that. But my thing is that Usopp, who has already technically achieved his dream, he wants to be a brave warrior of the sea. Simply setting out to sea makes you a brave warrior, okay? So he's already achieved his dream.
But he's not brave.
Like, that's what he thinks. So let me finish. So that's what he thinks. But in the end, he has done his feats alone. May they be like small in a big scale.
Like giving a child trauma?
Exactly, but he saved literally everyone with it. But with that, he does that. He has all these feats, yet he still calls himself a scaredy cat. He still feels brave or unbrave. I'm gonna die. Oh fuck. So he feels that way, yet he's already achieved his goal. That's why I think he's going to prove himself in his own way. He is going to outreach. He's going to do some insane sacrifice play in Elbath. He's going to do something so like insane that'll make his reputation absolutely like insane, but he will die in the process. Thus,
but then he's not going to be able to go home and lay pipe.
I think that's how it's gonna be. I genuinely think that's the sad part, is that he won't be able to live till the end and see the One Piece. But I think he's going to be there. It's either that or this motherfucker lives till 80 and he tells all his stories, and One Piece is him just telling the story. But like, just overall, this motherfucker is not making it.
I disagree. I think Usopp, because he is the most likely candidate to die, he's not going to.
Dude, so, hi Paulina. We're talking One Piece. I think that it's either, so I think One Piece is a story, obviously, no shit. I think it's a story from someone who lived past that. And there's only two people that I can like understand telling me this story in One Piece. There's only two characters that could do this for me. One is Usopp and the other is Brook. So either Brook obviously is going to live, because he can't die. He has the fucking fruit that makes it so he gets a second life. He is literally immortal, and I don't see Brook getting in a instance where he dies again, because he's already dead. But I think it's either Brook lives and tells the story on, or Usopp lives till like 90 and is telling the story to the next generation.
What about Chopper?
Chopper's just gonna do his dream. Chopper is going to cure all medicine.
Maybe the story is him. He's telling it to terminally ill children.
Perhaps. I think so. Here's this theory that I found that really stuck with me. So this theory is the red. It's like the. Fuck you.
I've ever heard.
It's the red line theory. So it's the fact that in Liberation, when Luffy goes all the way around the world and gets the One Piece, quote unquote, let's say he gets the One Piece, the story ends. The One Piece will be him tearing down the Holy Land, liberating everyone. So where the Holy Land is that fucking big ass wall that divides the Grand Line to the Red Line. I think he's going to destroy that line, and within doing that, in this time, Luffy will become the Pirate King. Zoro will become the greatest swordsman, because in this time he will definitely fight Mihawk, taking his title. Nami can make she can make her own map of the world, because it will be a new world. Because if the wall comes down, all four seas are combined. If all four seas are combined, the Great Blue exists, which makes Sanji's dream real. So then that's 4 Straw Hats dreams coming real. With that, Laboon is set free. Brook can see Laboon. Boom, that's Brook's dream. Usopp, automatically a brave warrior of the sea. He just needs to be there at that point if he wants to be there. So Usopp's dream is done. Robin wants to learn the history of the world. Within doing that, the world, the Holy Land, the world government, the powerhouses of the world are gone. They don't exist anymore. So, automatically, she can have free roam of the world's library.
Do you think the last poneglyph would be in Marine Joie?
I have to remember where all the poneglyphs are. I don't think so. And if it is, then that's a masterful gambit, but I actually think Emu has it. Back to my theory, though. Robin will learn the history of the world, and then Frankie will have a ship. He built the ship that sailed around the seas. And then with that, the overall liberation, Jinbei's dream is to make sure every fishman is equal, like there's free rights to all fishermen. That automatically happens because of liberation.
You mean July 23rd?
And then, am I missing any Straw Hats? I think I listed most of them.
Well, we already know know Chopper's the greatest doctor, but it doesn't.
And
Like,
then, Chopper. So Chopper's whole thing would be he would have free roam of the ocean. So the problem with the One Piece
What did you
universe
call? No, it's just
is that
what will be 6, 8, 7, 3.
And you're muted.
fair enough. That the problem with the One Piece
What?
universe is that each ocean is segregated, so they don't have like equal access to medicine. So certain diseases will be more common in other areas, in other parts of the sea. If the wall that is dividing literally all the seas is taken down, Chopper can go to each sea and cure each of their things with the stuff that he found from his travels. Is anyone else I'm missing?
You're missing the most important fucking Straw Hat.
Raggle, Straw Hat?
Fucking Gomble. You forgot about Gomble.
And then if we're counting the side Straw Hats, the ones that have like joined the crew temporarily and then left, Vivi's whole thing is she wants to rule her kingdom, make sure it's safe, which will definitely happen when she gets back. Vivi, Alabasta, yeah. After all that, no one else really gets like honorary Straw Hat other than Carrot, who you haven't met yet.
What about
Carrot? Law? Oh, dude, I don't fucking know what his... Law doesn't count because he has his own crew, okay?
His dream is to kill Doflamingo.
Yeah, if anything, that's what he did. And then it was get the One Piece, but now I can't say anything without spoiling. But Law doesn't count because he has his own crew. If they have their own crew, I don't really count it. Plus, it was an alliance, so that's a whole nother thing. But
What? Shut up.
Yamato wants to literally just become Odin, who you know through porn, I'll be honest.
Are any of these characters?
So I know you've seen Yamato before because of your extensive internet usage.
I don't know.
It's possible. But they want to become Odin by just literally just traveling the seas, living the similar path, being free, and that will happen automatically, which is honestly happened for him already. So, and then fucking,
my extensive internet usage, and it's at him.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been jacking off. Remember?
Hey, we can have this conversation again once you get to Wano. And then I guess Loki technically, which is currently where we're at in manga. But Loki doesn't want to join the crew, so, and also the Sunny is not big enough for that big ass motherfucker. But I don't even know. I'm not fully caught up on manga yet. I just know the like patch notes. So I need to lock in. I love talking about One Piece. I love One Piece.
Alright, how long have you been here?
Probably long enough time. Maybe just survive this round left. Did Paulina want to add anything since she was here, and you can unmute her now? She muted herself.
I don't know anything about One Piece.
I literally make you watch it.
Paulina, who's your favorite One Piece character?
Luffy.
I like that choice. Hey, anyone who doesn't like, oh yeah, that was my other point, is that I was gonna say my top 5 Straw Hats. Anyone who doesn't like Luffy is literally like, what are you watching One Piece for?
I like Luffy. Oh, like
Everyone,
I said, every single Straw Hat's a goat.
Exactly. No, every single Straw Hat's a goat. If you say that, like, if you are watching One Piece and you do not like any of the Straw Hats, even if it's for like a bit or anything, like you could do it for a bit. You can like say, "Oh, this Straw Hat was stupid" for the bit. But if you do not have the respect for the Straw Hats, you're a fake fan.
Now I understand, like, early on Usopp hate. I understand that. But
that I can understand. But like now, if you are currently caught up and you still dislike any of the Straw Hats, you're fake. You're the fakest fan ever.
Listen, I used to say Usopp was my favorite character for the bit, and then he just became the biggest goat in the 7 seas.
Exactly. But
Straw
back
Hats
to my
would have died on Thriller Bark if it wasn't for him. The Straw Hats would have died Dressrosa if it wasn't for him.
yes, there's so many times where I think I've seen videos where it's like imagine if one of the Straw Hats wasn't available, where would the journey end for each of them? So if Luffy never left the fucking bucket, almost every single Straw Hat would be dead. Because if Luffy never fucking got freed or drowned in the ocean,
Zoro would have been
executed. Nami would have been held captive by Arlong and probably would have killed herself, honestly.
Usopp would have been murdered by
Kuro.
By Longfingers McGee.
Then it's Sanji. Sanji would have probably died to either Don Krieg, or he would still be working at the Baratier. Because I do not think Don Krieg is that strong at the end of the day. But I guess pre-time skip, Don Krieg was, I guess, a quote-unquote menace with his fleet.
I think Frankie
So he saved, but also he saved
killed by
Gin.
GP5.
He saved Gin, so who knows?
Or CP9, that's what it was called, CP9. CP9 was not Frankie.
Yeah, let me get there real quick. I'm just going in order of the Straw Hats. Chopper would have probably died to Wapple.
Yeah.
Then Robin would either still be working with Crocodile, and Alabasta would be under Crocodile's control, and the 7 Warlords would still be there. She would have been killed. Yeah, I just got her killed by fucking anyone. Because if she betrayed Crocodile, Crocodile would probably try and kill her. And Crocodile definitely has the power to kill Robin. And then Frankie would have died to CP9. Yes, 100%. And then Brook would still be fucking lost at sea without a shadow. And Jinbei, I think, would...
He'd still be in
Impel Down. But he also talked to Ace, so I don't know. He'd still be in Impel Down because of the freedom arc. So yeah.
Or was he held there forever? I think he just went in there and was like, alright. Let me be here for
he disobeyed warlord orders, so he was probably gonna get stripped of his right. The only reason he was a warlord was because it kept the fucking... He was the one protecting the fishmen by being a government lapdog. So, shit. But without Zoro, Luffy probably would have died to Axan Morgan. It's possible. Without Nami, Luffy would...
They would never even be able to get past the fucking red line.
They wouldn't even be able to fucking go anywhere. He probably wouldn't have a red line map, so they wouldn't be able to make it past the red line without dying.
Either die at Reverse Mountain or to Arlong. Or was Arlong past red line?
He was right before it. Arlong perfect right before.
They might have not even confronted Arlong.
Yeah, no, I don't think... Because if Nami dipped immediately and just went straight back to Arlong Park, Luffy would be sailing the seas with Zoro. I think he would make it to Syrup Village. I think he could 100% still befriend Usopp. I think he'd still meet Usopp and be friends with him. He would get to Baratier and not interact with fucking Sanji at all, though. Sanji would just be their server, and then he would leave. He'd say, like, he'd still clean up for them. He'd still see what happened. He'd still say his food was good. He would try to convince him. I think it just depends on Sanji's viewpoint and how, like, it just depends on how the writing of the arc would go.
Fuck no.
It literally just depends on how that would go. But I think, depending on, like, it's just, like, none of them are really good navigators. So I think if Usopp was the navigator, they'd probably skip past Baratier if Luffy didn't fucking smell it. If they did find Arlong Park, they would die to Arlong, realistically. Without Sanji,
Yeah, Sanji was the one who saved Luffy from drowning.
yes, that is true. Luffy would have drowned many a times.
Sanji and Zoro are the dead. Sanji, Zoro, and fucking
Usopp.
and Usopp. They're the fucking swimmers. They're like.
Well, now it's Jinbei because Jinbei can fucking do whatever. But Sanji, if Sanji wasn't there,
Jinbei has devil fruits without actually having a devil fruit.
Jinbei's just the goat. Sanji is one of the competent fighters, so they'd realistically die also at Arlong Park.
Without fucking Chopper.
Without Chopper,
Nami would have died.
Nami would have died, 100%. I just died to fall damage. Nami would have died. Luffy would have gotten hypothermia as well. Not hypothermia, fucking, what's it? Gonorrhea. Not gonorrhea. Gangrene. And would have been sick for a majority of the arc. And probably would have died the next arc or had to have removed his limbs. Most of them would die immediately after, though. If they never met Robin, if Robin was still working for Crocodile, didn't give a fuck, and everything got torn down after Crocodile, and she tried to join the crew, she couldn't. After would be Thrill or Water 7, Water Train. Water 7 would not have happened without Robin. They wouldn't have met Frankie.
No, but they went there to get their fucking boat fixed.
Oh, they went to get the boat fixed, but that's all that would have happened. And they probably maybe would have still had the money, who knows? But they wouldn't have had to go fight on what's it called? The place, the Marine base.
But if they never met Frankie, their boat probably would never have gotten fixed, and they would have sunk at sea and died.
100%. Because Iceberg wouldn't have been able to fix it. Frankie would have antagonized them. They probably would have died at Water 7. Because Frankie would have tried to kill them. Is Frankie stronger than them at the moment? No. Frankie is honestly a weaker antagonist than he is an actual strong character. And he gets stronger later on. But I think they probably would have either defeated Frankie, and Frankie would have died to CP9, if anything. And then they wouldn't have been able to sail. They would have to either steal a new ship, or they would die trying to sail the seas. Same thing without Frankie. They would have died. Realistically, if Frankie never joined them, if he still fixed the Mary, they would have been saved. But if they didn't do that, they would have died at it's Impel Down. Marine. No, it's I did skip Usopp. Did I? Oh,
You did.
oh, because without Usopp,
They would have died at the bark.
they would have died at the bark, 100%. Yes, without Usopp, they would have died at the bark. Back to Frankie, they would have died at Water 7. Without Brook,
I think without Brook,
they could have gone through Water 7. They could have gone through the bark. They could have gone through the time skip. They wouldn't have been able to properly reunite in Saba Odi Archipelago, though, because one of the things that Brook did, Brook announced that the Straw Hats were alive and they were there to the entire world. He was the one that announced it, so they probably would have been able to go more undercover. But also, fake Luffy was there, stirring up a storm. But I like to think they still would have reunited. It's just to think that they wouldn't do it without Brook is kind of lame. But after that,
without Brook, they would have They would have died of
boredom.
boredom.
Dare I hate to say that Brooke is very uninfluential until because Punk has
He was, but he's just a goat character.
He's a goat. No, he's a goat. Trust me, he's a goat. But he doesn't like. They could live without him for a good chunk.
And without Jinbei,
Until
they might have died at fucking.
Without Jinbei, Luffy would have died at Marineford.
He probably would have died at Marineford. And if we go past that, they probably would have died at fucking Fishman.
Perhaps.
Because
once we get into the later Straw Hats and they're already like developed, it gets a little rocky to tell where they'd be at because they have their strengths. They were strong enough to beat the fucking characters. Like, you need Luffy, you need Zoro, you need Sanji, you need those characters to beat the big guys, but it's the minor things that they needed to do.
Luffy would go and fight fucking Horty Jones way too fucking early and probably die because Jinbei's the only reason he didn't go fight Horty Jones for a while. What else would have happened? Yeah. The Straw Hats all need each other. That's the consensus.
Yeah, no, 100%. Because Brook also brings a lot of moral to the group. Plus the connections that he has. Especially now, actually. Brook is becoming such a way more important character than I thought he would be. Because he's definitely comic relief. But he is his name is making moves right now for some reason. So I can't wait to figure that out. But we have been going for an hour 20. So you got me on a One Piece tangent. Now we went for a while. Damn. Oh, I could talk about One Piece forever though. But we should end here.
Call the episode there.
Yes, definitely. Paulina made a short appearance.
Got a couple words, and that's it.
Paulina, do you have any ending statements you want to tell the world?
No. Really not.
They killed her. She's dead. Well, I'm gonna enjoy my San Diego trip. I'm probably gonna take one last shower and then I'll be heading out. I'll see you guys next week and bye-bye.